Hello, another Founder in Core. This Founder in Core is about the power of a plan. And what do I mean with that? If you're planning the route that you're going through, you will already envision the next steps. So when those steps do arise, you know what to do. That's one thing. And thinking about it will also open other routes for you because you already thought it through. And very often it will mean that you go a little bit different direction to get to the same goal. So that's one thing. The other thing I would like to stress is you should not make a plan and keep very strict with it if it doesn't work. So you should still keep flexibility and also get knowledge of other people into your mind and into your plan and see if it can be improved. That being said, then the third thing is with planning, you should keep true to yourself. If someone is telling you this is the direction you should go, but it completely is out of line with your own character, don't do it. Either mature your character that it does fit and you feel comfortable in doing it that way and to take small steps and to test the water, or do it another way. Because if this doesn't work for you, it will cause enormous amount of stress, and the most important thing is not getting to a certain goal regardless. You want to get there in a way that suits you, and a way that suits you makes it more easy to keep doing it. It also will help you to fit it into your life and also feel very happy and healthy about it. And this is important, this last part. I'm not saying that doing business will always keep you happy, but when it doesn't make you happy and you still know that it fits your own mental attitude, you will overcome it much easier, those drawbacks. And another thing is, if you do it your way, you can be very good at it. Because if you do something that you don't like, it's very hard to get good at it. So that are some of the things that I wanted to share with you. Then onto the next level is when you're planning, plan for success, but also be reasonable. So what do I mean? For example, you plan to be a big real estate mogul, and then you say, okay, I plan for that and then I want to go for that and I want to go for it directly. This is of course not the case. You have to start very small, or at least you have to start at the maximum that you can attain at that level. For example, if you want to go for a mortgage, you don't get a mortgage for a big housing complex when you're just starting out. You first get a mortgage, for example, for your own home, and then you house hack it. So for example, you have a part of that home that you rent out to others. That will reduce the cost, and that makes it easier for you to pay the mortgage off. Or for example, get your house again taxated, and when that is taxated at a higher level, perhaps you can loan a little bit more and use it as a down payment for a second home that you rent out completely, etc, etc. So you have to start somewhere, and it's good to aim high, aim for the stars, but you should also have reasonable intermediate steps that you can attain. Otherwise it will be enormously hard to get at an end goal directly, and very many times it will be completely impossible. Whereas in the smaller steps you already are building towards that end goal, and also you get a lot of experience in at an early level that you can also already use. Whereas if you have to, for example, save up for that big complex building department, the house prices will rise along the way and you don't get any experience along the way. And with this smaller steps you will get there faster because you already have that leverage in place faster. So what do I mean with leverage? You rent, or you take a loan, and that loan is at a lower rate than the ability to rent out the facility. So you have some additional leverage. Also, if you house hack, you have additional leverage because you don't have to pay all the costs yourself, and you are easier in saving up for a new deposit or a new facility or a new home, etc. So that is something that you really want to maximize, and then it's better to start at an early time point than on a late time point, because then you have all those benefits at an early time point already, and you work into that end goal. So that's a big benefit. Also, for those that are giving you that loan, they get some experience with you. Are you dependable? Will you pay back the loans, etc.? How is your portfolio developing? If that's all looking very good, it is another sign that says green to them. So that's also very beneficial to getting there earlier. But you should have steps that are achievable. Also, if you want to be a big company, you start out small. You start out with an idea, you will test the water. And don't let that you're not there yet withhold you from starting. So just start as soon as you can and work from there. So that's an important lesson that I want to give with planning. And the plan should not be holy. The end goal should be holy, and it should be that you can go a different direction as well in your end goal if you see that this is not what you anticipated it to be, or you want to achieve it in a different way that might be a little bit slower but suits your complete situation a lot better. For example, if you have the goal to reach a certain level for financial independence, and you think that day trading is the fastest way, this could very well be, but also enormously taxing and stressful to you. And perhaps you then go for a buy and hold strategy, or you want to go for dividend investment, reinvestment programs, that the dividend that you get is reinvested again, etc., etc. This could be far better for you. Or you get some real estate and you only collect once a month the rent, instead of daily or every few hours looking at the stock prices and see if you have to buy or sell. It can be, for one person this is the perfect fit and they really like that. For the other person it's so intrusive that they get a burnout or enormous stress. You don't want that. If it doesn't fit you, choose something that does. Well, I hope that you like this video. Have a great day. Founder is out.